Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm here to do Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. I just want to mention that I have a full-time job. I am an entrepreneur and I have a personal life, and I try to get these readings out as I can to try to help you guys, but know that I am really busy, and I have a lot of things taking my energy right now. And also I feel that the energy's thick because every time I do a reading I always seem to have counterparts or soul mates or twin flames or something like this that always come in my readings. So I don't want to say I'm a twin flame reader, but those kinds of connections tend to follow my readings, and there's a lot of reasons for them, which some of them are personal and I don't want to explain, but know that I do care about you and I do care about what's going on with you guys. I have also noticed that some of you guys rely too much on tarot readings, and I do get the question of how often do you read your own cards. I don't read my own cards. It's rare that I do read my cards. If I do read them, God, it has to be like once every blue moon, like 5 months or something, because I try to use my intuition and tap into my higher consciousness, my higher self. The cards cannot tell you what you already know in your heart and in your mind, and what your higher self knows. So meditate. A lot of you guys have to do some meditation. So this is Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. I do swear I do use erotic decks, and I do have different points of views as other people. I am not religious, but I am very spiritual. So I don't affiliate myself with any religion organizations. I call in everything, the elements, my spirit guides, Holy Spirit, Jesus, Krishna, everything you can imagine. It's here. It's all here, guys. So the current energy I get here is the Ace of Cups, but it came reversed. So I feel an energy of being let down, like you know that feeling of like frustration where there's nothing you can do about a situation. Like a situation has reached its point where you feel completely frustrated because it's out of your control and it's out of your hand. And I get here, this is from a feminine energy's perspective, but because I saw counterparts here, I couldn't help but reading also the masculine energy's perspective here. And so these are counterparts, okay? I see here that while the feminine energy is looking at the past and all the past hurts and betrayals and what had happened, I think she still continues to get triggered and is on her way to healing. Okay, I say her, it could be a man or a woman. You know, we all have masculine and feminine energy. So she's on her way to healing, okay, and the end result will be trying to balance her emotions and things like this. But right now she's looking at the past and what has happened in the past, reflecting, almost like some things keep triggering her and she gets really emotional and kind of depressed. It's not all the time, but I still think that she has a lot of healing to do with this connection, okay? So there's a couple bouts of depression, you know. So either the masculine energy here, the counterpart might be drinking, okay, might be deceiving themselves, or drinking. There was deception here, actually. There were third-party situations here, okay? So the reason why I have counterparts here is because the King and the Queen of Pentacles showed up. So the zodiac signs, guys, the zodiac signs. So I have here earth signs strongly represented. I strongly feel Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, okay? Although the Hermit isn't here, I feel that it could have been, because the male's doing a lot of reflecting on the situation, because he feel like he has missed an opportunity. He has so much regret that he feels like this is a missed opportunity. Okay? And there is stagnation here from the masculine's energy. Okay, I'm not feeling stagnation from the woman's or the feminine energy. I'm feeling more of her looking back into the past and still having baggages that she hasn't let go of yet. You know, it's still there's healing. You know, there's purging to do still. Okay. So moving on. Okay, so this connection, which was a soul connection, soulmate connection, a deep connection, you could call it twin flame if you're into those labels or whatever. It was a twin flame connection here, okay? And what crowns you, feminine energy, it could be a man having more feminine energy, okay? It just doesn't have to be a woman, okay, guys? So when I say feminine energy, it's more the feminine energy in masculine or a male or a woman. Okay, so they discovered that there was a deception here. Okay, this person was having these like overindulging on sex, on alcohol, on going out, on partying, on maybe they did Tinder a lot. I get here Tinder, okay, Cupid, like meeting different people, like going out partying, okay, when they shouldn't have been, because this person was married. Okay, as you can see here, they were, for some of you guys, this person was married. Okay, no, for sure, no, most of you guys, I have to say, okay, because I got here that the King of Wands and the Hierophant, okay, so that brings me back to the zodiac signs, guys. Sorry. As I was trying to do your reading too, I got disrupted. Like the lights turned off. Like it started pouring cats and dogs here. And so the energy is really a little bit at a low vibration right now, because there's a lot of like feelings of sorrow, depression, of missed opportunity. And I think that the masculine energy is triggering the feminine energy to have these feelings. Okay, because the feminine energy, I think, was getting on and moving on with their life. They seal the chapter, as you can see here with the world, the world. They sealed the chapter. They were ready to move on in a new chapter, in a new cycle. But this masculine energy keeps triggering these feelings and stuff because they keep thinking about it. And you guys have such a telepathic communication here that it's unreal. So whatever your masculine energy is thinking, I mean, you've already been there, and all their feelings that they have, it's kind of like triggering you to go back to reliving those situations again, not as intensely as you did when you found out, but still reliving them. So going back to the zodiac signs, guys, and I'm really sorry here, I'm digressing. Going back to the zodiac signs, I get here Aquarius, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, a strong Taurus, Gemini, Libra, of course, Libra, Pisces, I said Pisces, right? What else, guys? What else? And all the zodiac sign, guys, but those are the strongest ones represented here, okay? Capricorn, yeah. Sagittarius. No, wait, not Sagittarius, sorry. Scorpio. But it could be Sagittarius because all the elements are here, all the zodiac signs are here, okay? So now, this person lied to you because this person was, if not married, they were in a committed relationship already. Okay, they were in a committed relationship already. Okay, they were caught red-handed here. Okay, you caught them red-handed here. And if you didn't catch them red-handed, your higher self told you. Okay, because you kind of had to follow your feelings in this situation because the energy wasn't jiving correctly. You know, it wasn't a flow, the relationship didn't flow smoothly. So it was kind of like you guys were kind of like swimming against the current. So meaning that your energies weren't vibing correctly. Okay, it was something was whacked, like the Twilight Zone-ish energy, kind of like something was like and not in a way of like a murder type or like a psycho type. It's just like the energies were not connecting. Okay, you couldn't connect, the puzzle pieces were like off, you know. It was a completely a different puzzle. Okay, so not that there wasn't a strong connection here, there definitely is a strong soulmate twin flame connection, but where this person was at and where you were at were two different places. This person was married, but like I said, they were wanting to be with other people, to kind of like, because they were in a committed relationship already. I'm going to have to clarify this because I want to know what happened in this relationship here. And you caught him. For some of you guys, you might have been dealing with a Pisces, or you could have Pisces in your chart. You felt like this person betrayed you, and you were wise in that you had to pull back and do some reflection to get a different perspective in the situation. In your higher self, do you see here, every time you have this, you kind of get the, do you see the light on the head of this man that's upside down? He can easily get himself down, but he chooses to hang himself thusly so he can get a different perspective of the situation at hand. And the perspective that he gets is from a higher source, is he's tapping into universal consciousness, and he's getting downloads, or she's getting downloads, and listening to their intuition. Like their intuition was telling you that this person may have been an alcoholic, that this person may have had a serious committed relationship somewhere else, where this person, you were just a side piece at the moment. You were a side piece. This person wasn't aware of the strong connection. They were like far off. They weren't even using their intuition, okay? So I'm going to ask a little bit about this connection, like that they were in. What about the connection that they were in? What about it? So again, I get Two of Cups again. Deep, strong soulmate connection. You guys have had a past life together. Some of you guys may not believe in past lives, but connections like this, where you meet someone and all of a sudden you realize it triggers all these things and the energy isn't quite right, although you don't know why you're feeling a certain way. This is not an accident. Nothing in this world is coincidental, okay? You have met this person before. And this is why the energy from past shit and things that haven't been released and purged, and contracts that haven't been sealed, and things like that, and lessons that still need to be learned. So what about this relationship that they were in? What about it? You might have been dealing with a Taurus, or the relationship that he was in was like a Taurus with a Taurus, or he could have Taurus in his chart. So I got the Page of Swords. This person was doing research. I get here a lot of paperwork, a lot of research, a lot of going online. They were feeling defensive. Why? For some reason, like, I'm getting separation, divorce. Some reason I'm getting separation, divorce. And I got the Queen of Cups. You might have water in your chart. But this queen is very emotional, okay? I get here emotional manipulation, I get here. She does really love this person. It's almost like she's stopping the connection between you guys, like doing everything in her power to like stop the connection, I get here. You know, she knows that the relationship is at an end here. And this person was doing a lot. Can you see here? The Eight of Wands. But this is like the New Visions Tarot, which gives you like a 380 look at what the tarot card means. And here I get that they were trying to stop this. They intuitively knew that there was so much passion and love that they had, like feelings that they had for someone else, and they were doing their best to try to stop the connection. I get here that I also got here that physical, like, you know, this card could be like physical fitness, like working out and stuff like this. I get here that this person let themselves go here, you know, kind of with overindulging on drink and stuff like this. They were always arguing with each other. Like, she was always like accusing him of things, and he's like, what are you talking about? You know, and it was kind of like blocking. He was almost walking on eggshells, okay, where this person was blocking the connection, okay? So they were really like looking at their phone, like looking at the computer and things like this, okay? And so this person, your counterpart, had the Two of Swords, kind of like a stalemate, like didn't want to refuse to see things, refuse to see that there's a way out, there's a way that he could free himself. He refused to see that he felt like also energy of stagnation. Trying to compromise, you know, it was like hard to make a decision here. Okay, so they felt like not making a decision was making a decision. Okay, so this person might have like not invested that much energy into pursuing you and stuff. You were just, you know, it just ended quickly, I get here. For some of you guys, I get here, yeah, there's so many women here, guys. I just get a lot of feminine energy and different. I'm trying to see if this is just an energy from one person, but I can't lie and say that it comes from one female, okay? This person was a hoe. This person was a hoe. you intercepted. Oh, I get here, for just some of you guys, you actually intercepted a letter here that they wrote to someone else, to a lover or a text message or something. You intercepted it, and you know, they kind of like, you caught them red-handed, and they should have been ashamed, you know, like and actually some of you guys actually talked to that person, like talked to the person that he was having an affair with, and they walked away. Okay, and he should be shamefaced, and he was shamefaced, but it was a shameful thing that this person did. But you know, it's something that they regularly do. It's something that they don't mind being shameful. Okay, it's like they can be shameful and you know, like rub it off their shoulders. This is what I got here. Okay, so I get here that this person who has water in their chart did not and does not actually want to let them go. They don't want to let them go. Some of you guys, feminine energy, you guys are stuck more in your emotions and your logic. You guys are stuck more in your emotions. You need to balance your emotions here. So this person, going back to his ex or whatever, or the masculine energy's ex, it could be a woman with strong masculine energy, like I said. Going back to that ex, she didn't want to let him go. She was kind of bitchy, you know, using emotional manipulation, verbal antics, almost like a narcissist. A narcissist energy I get here from this Queen of Swords. Kind of not totally in reverse. Not totally in reverse, because this Queen still does have love and care. If not in love, cares for this man still. I have to be honest, guys, and say what I see here. Okay, they wanted to maintain the relationship. They wanted to maintain the relationship. Continue it still. They thought that they could work out the problems and work on it and work on the situation here with the Eight of Pentacles. But they realized that there was so much shit that went on in this relationship that they really had to walk away with the Five of Cups. So this person actually abandoned, the masculine energy abandoned this relationship, okay, because so much shit transpired. I can pull out cards and see what shit transpired and stuff, but when I was pulling out the past, guys, I had this feeling of like, I started singing this song, I wanna fuck you like an animal, I wanna feel you from the inside, with so much hate but at the same time love. I wanna fuck you like an animal, you know, just like choking the shit out of the person, you know. It was just, but in a sexually gratifying, twisted way. I just felt like the hate and love like combined together, you know, to form this kind of like Twilight Zone-y energy. So that song is called Animal by 9 Inch Nails, and it's a hate song that people thought turned it sexual, but it's actually like, I love to hate you, like I love to hate you, and I'd hate to love you. You know, it's kind of that energy that where you don't know, there's a gray area, you don't know where the hate begins and the love starts. And so this person walked away. And so now, I get here that the karmic, the person that is this energy, that has water in their chart, or all of you guys have water in your chart for sure, somewhere. But this person that's a strong Scorpio, Cancer, or Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, this X, okay, that might have been a strong Pisces here. She could be watching this video right now, and that's okay. You know, I'm not hating on anyone, guys. Okay, we have all been karmics before. We have all had relationships where they've had to end. Nothing lasts forever. Okay, only love lasts forever. Love. I was gonna say lust, guys. See this kind of energy. I would never say that, guys. But this is the kind of energy that I pulled out when I was getting the cards out. Love lasts forever. Unconditional love lasts forever. Does that mean you have to be with a person forever? Does it mean you are with a person forever? No, it doesn't mean that. It just means that you can love the person far away and wish them the best. And you know, just how parents let go of their children move out, they go to different countries, they live somewhere else, they marry someone that's not in their same cultural background, they move to across the world, you know, and the parents still love them. They might not see them every day, you know. It's just that unconditional love that only a mom and people that have that connection understand, you know. Of course, that's everyone who is not a sociopath or a narcissist or a psycho or whatever, you know what I'm saying, guys. So, but a lot of people love with expectations. So people are raised thinking that if you love a person this way, if you love someone, then they would do this for you. If you love someone, they're expected to do this, and this, and this for you to love them. And this is what parents actually teach their children too. Okay, I love you if you're a grade A student. Okay, in order for us to be happy and love you the right way, you have to have these conditions. And unconditional love doesn't have that. It loves you exactly as you are. Okay, and these two people here, the counterpart, the Queen and the King of Pentacles, love each other as they are. Okay, they don't energetically, they don't mask that. They can't. I mean, this is something that's it's a soul contract, okay, from past lives. And actually this person came to your life to trigger a spiritual awakening for some of you girls. Some of you guys are women that I'm reading to. And so it triggered this person to a spiritual awakening too, that life is just not about, you know, dipping their stick in all the sauces. You know, life is about having meaningful, loving relationships, not a self-gratification and meeting their own needs type of situation, which they have learned from the narcissistic energy. They could be a little bit narcissistic, because if you are with somebody who's a narcissist, chances are you may have some of that tendency, okay? Whether it's something that you have learned or an energy that you have from your past experiences with narcissistic people, okay? So, for example, I mean, if you have had relationships where you haven't been the narcissist, but maybe a parent has been a narcissist, or a boyfriend had been a narcissist, where you have to work really hard to release that energy. Otherwise, that energy's still with you, and so you attract these narcissistic people, if you understand what I'm saying. So, both of you guys know that this love is here. Okay. This person had made such a muck of the whole fucking situation, almost went crazy. Like, crazy meaning that they lost their fucking mind, like trying to think that they could be the playboy and not get caught here, and not understand that women's intuition are like, right, they can tap into their intuition. They don't necessarily have to even catch you cheating. They can smell it, okay? They can smell it. So women are, you know, women have a strong sense of intuition. Actually, some men do, but women, the world kind of nurtures women to express their emotions and express and to be more intuitive than a man. A man's always told, okay, you shouldn't, to repress your emotions, to work more with reasoning versus intuition, and logic versus intuition, right? And so you already knew what was going on, whatever. This person had to walk away from the situation because it seems like, let me see here. What did you do when you found out? What did you do when you found out? You became the Empress. Okay, what you did is you became the Empress, and you decided to keep those cups to yourself. You decided to, you had this higher vibration here. Okay, and the only reason why you get into this emotional state of like, feeling down sometimes, because it's because this masculine energy is triggering that, because you guys have a tethered you guys have this your energies are tethered. Okay, and so he's triggering you into feeling, the masculine energy is into feeling this type of way, and you will release that. It says here soon you will release that after you continue to purge it. Purging is like onions. You need to purge out the outer layers until you get deep into the inner layers. So what I'm trying to say is, when you go through a traumatic situation where finding your true soulmate, your true twin, your true partner, and having this type of situation happen to you is traumatic in my perspective too, as traumatic as other things that may happen in your life. Okay, and so when these things happen, you need a lot of healing. And so you may think that you have healed it after 6 months or after however long. They say that it takes 3 months per year or it takes 3 to 6 months per year of being in a relationship with someone. In my opinion, I can't put a timeline on situations like this. It could take longer or shorter. Every person is in their own spiritual path, and it's different. Okay, we're in a human, we're spiritual people, or we're spiritual beings living in a human experience. Okay, everybody's different. There's no time element here. Okay, so for example, I've been married before. I'm divorced. So the healing was really quick, guys. It was like super quick. Like it just didn't take the amount of time that was thought to take per research or what have you. Anyway, so you are in this high vibration, and you decided to take a mature, responsible, a loving way of ending the situation, with love, with a higher vibration, with integrity, as in moving on. You don't want to be an option. You didn't want to be an option. Okay, you decided to give that cup of love to yourself. Okay, you have this total love about you, that you just, your family supports you. You have a lot of friends that support you, that were there when these situation happened, when you were devastated. You had a lot of friends and people that actually helped you in this situation. Okay, and you were ready. This person didn't give you closure, so you had to close the cycle yourself. You had to find your own happiness. and having to find your own happiness and not counting on other people to validate you, to validate the person that you are, makes you a stronger person. Okay? And so it makes you a stronger yet wiser person. So here I get here, when I say, well, the near future, what's going on here with these pairs or these twins. That's why I call them twins, because they're pair, they're counterparts. I get here that you're a little more guarded now because you're wiser. Whereas before, you realize this connection and you realize the energy within this connection, you completely opened yourself up all the way. You know, you really, like, your heart chakra just completely open because you recognize the person for who they were. Okay? But you know that twin flame, soulmate, whoever, you know that they have to earn your, there has to be some reciprocity here, some give and take. Okay, you can't, if you put a step forward, they have to put a step forward. You can't just give everything. Okay, you can't give your love and stuff like this if it's not reciprocated. And so you have learned, okay, you had to, you know, have heartbreak here, had to hit rock bottom, the dark night of the soul, in order to learn the situation here. But also, because you had to let go of this twin or whatever, you have no fear of being vulnerable now. Whereas before, this twin triggered you into like a fear, into having many fears, and like, what if I fall in love, and oh my goodness, what if I lose myself to this person, these feelings are too strong. It gave you like so many triggered your insecurities, your fear of not being worthy enough to have a connection like this, your fear of maybe they don't like you for who you are, all that shit. You know, you were able to transmute that energy and actually did a lot of inner work where now you're able to be vulnerable. It like broke you free from all those fears and those blockages that you had, where now you're completely vulnerable. Here, and all that baggage that you have or still have because you're getting triggered here, it'll all go away. Okay, in the meantime, while you're vulnerable, you're vulnerable and you have gotten off your shell. I get here, gotten off your shell. This person is like spying on you. It could be your social media, whatever. They're spying on you. You might be spying them too, you know, not in a way where you're looking at their social media or you like are maybe walking through their work or whatever. Okay, no, you're not doing that. But having a tarot reading is kind of like spying, okay? But this person is actually like spying on you, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever social media that you have, WeChat, whatever social media you have, this person's spying on you. And this person wants to communicate here, but they are too much in their regret that they've missed an opportunity, that they had to regretfully walk away. They've had to regretfully here walk away from a missed opportunity. That they do see the clarity, they see things clearly here. They want to communicate with you with honesty. They see things clearly. And they realize that they missed an opportunity with their counterpart, with the person that, because they were so wrapped up in this low vibrational energies here with their ex-partner, with their karmic partner, that I see here that that they missed an opportunity with you. Okay, and all you want is to not get triggered by this anymore, because it's like a burden to you. The triggering that happens when you're masculine, because you're masculine, although he has walked away from you, you know, in the connection that you guys had, he's still taking the energy of both of you guys with him. But eventually, in the near future, he will cut away from this energy and realize from the ex energy, from his ex karmic or whatever, and realize that there have been, he has regrets, a lot of regrets from what happened with his ex, and the relationships that he's had with you, and the missed opportunities, and he's walking away from all of that. Okay, but there's like with a Knight of Pentacles, I feel here that he's marinating on something. Like he wants to make a proposal, or he wants to, how do I say this? He's wanting to be patient with this offer, but offer. He wants to make an offer to someone. Okay, he wants to have this communication, or extend it, like open up the relationship or communication here. But he's just thinking about it. It's very stagnant. The energy is very stagnant because of all the past regret and missed opportunity, and like feeling like an ass if he comes and approaches somebody who was really took the situation like a queen, like the situation, they were able to pass it. They passed the test that the universe had given them with flying colors here. Okay, but they still have a trauma from not just from this individual that continues to trigger them, but also from past issues that they're still healing their chakras, especially their heart chakra and their crown. I get here, their crown chakra and their root chakra. Orange. Is that the orange is the sacral chakra, sexuality, pleasure, abundance, well-being. Okay, some of you guys might need to wear carnelian, and some of you guys had terrible relationships with masculine energies with men, or women having masculine energies, where your like sacral chakra is fucked up, like blocked and shit like this. And so wear a lot of orange to clear that up. And because you still have like things that you need to purge. Okay, here what you want really is, here you're going to be in your full power, Libra. You're going to be, because I get here the Justice card. Okay, so justice is served, meaning that karma will be dealt with fairly, like people will get their just desserts, and you will let bygones be bygones here. Okay, so you will rise to your element, to your full potential here, in things will you will heal, and you'll be able to balance out these emotions in this situation. That this type of feeling that you have right now will not last, and certainly won't last. It will last for a short time. Okay, that you're on your way to healing here. So you will rise up to your Libra status, okay, which is like you'll be in your element here, the card of Libra. And it was just meant to happen this way, guys. It was meant to happen this way. You're going to heal, while this person will still be stagnant over the decisions that they made. And it's kind of like they're living in this perpetual play and reverse, like reliving this cycle, okay? Because they have so much regret. You know, this is why people say, I do not want to live with regrets. You know, and these are the players where they really die old and they have nobody in their bedside, okay? Because they have been driven by their ego, by their material gains in pursuit of wealth, and really driven by the earthly desires, where they had given a shit for anybody but themselves. Okay, and so this person is trying to, has found more stability than they did right now, okay, and has risen to more of a responsible person, a more stable person. But they're like, they're so focused on their money, you know, and wealth and like material gains, and not even the spiritual component is still, you know, they still have a lot of work to do in the spiritual aspect here. But you are moving on, and you will be completely healed by this situation here, and you see things clearly. There's nothing that you have missed here. You haven't missed the boat. You're woke. You see things clearly as they are. Your intuition's on point, so listen to it. Listen to your intuition. But as soon as this person tries to trigger you to think of the past, let that shit out. Don't dwell on it, but just keep moving forward. Know that you're going in the right direction. Know that this person is meant to relive these things. This is their karma, okay? Missing an opportunity with their divine partner. Okay, while this person will probably live their whole life in regret unless they spiritually rise up to ascend, you will have already gone your own way, and I wouldn't even be surprised if you have another happy relationship here, I get. So the current energies here, you know, there's like your intuition's on point. Don't get up. There might be dreams that you're getting. You're getting messages through dreams. Listen to them. Sometimes you get caught up, or your person gets caught up fantasizing about you. Okay, and what could be if they do blah 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 and reach out and whatever, and like even like I get sexual like sexual fantasies I get here. Sexual fantasies of what it would be like being with you in a relationship. And they get emotional. They're caught up in their emotions right now. You know, they're finally where you were when you were heartbroken. This person's finally getting understanding. I get here. Anything else that you want me to say? Anything else? Okay, with this deck. Fine, I'll use this deck. Anything else? Yeah, there's a burden that you have that you're not seeing. Okay, you're trying to start a new, you know, brand new. Okay, like maybe some of you guys already have this new relationship that you are in, and it's making you feel like taking a risk again, like going on this new partnership. It could be a partnership, or maybe like a work or some skill that you're learning. But there's baggage here that's holding you from I think that from this relationship or this commitment or this enterprise that this venture that you're heading to. There's some sort of fear that is stopped, that is kind of this is triggering, like your past traumas is triggering this like fear that you haven't gotten rid of, that you have to dig in deep and think about why you're feeling this way. There's something that you're not letting go of, or somebody's not letting go of you, and so it's hard for you to kind of like put this baggage behind you because somebody's not letting go of you. Okay, now this is going round in circle, guys. I think I'm done. So again, Libra, this is for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Thanks for watching. and I just moved my camera, sorry. See you guys later. Bye-bye.